So how do you deal with the hunger that can come along with beginning your OMAD journey or your intermittent fasting or your extended fast for that matter? How do you deal with the hunger when it does come? Well, like I said, most of us aren't really used to being okay with feeling hungry sometimes. It actually is okay to feel hungry. What's really interesting about feeling hunger is that it kicks your brain into very high functioning, because now, I guess ancestrally, is that a word? Our ancestors, if they were hungry, their brain had to go into hyper alert, hypersensitive mode, right? So that they could find food. So for us nowadays with the abundance of food, when we are feeling hungry, it's like our senses come alive even more. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but let's say you're writing a paper or you're working on something, and if you start to get hungry, yeah, you're a little bit distracted by the fact that you're hungry, but also it's like your brain is just really, you're able to pump out the work so much better. Have you ever noticed that? I know I definitely have. So hunger actually is like a wave, and it comes and it goes, and it usually lasts 10 to 15 minutes. So you definitely feel the sensation of your tummy growling or your stomach feeling empty. Sometimes it's more of a psychological hunger, which means, you know, you want to eat, you want something, or you want to chew on something, or whatever it is. But the actual feeling of hunger itself does pass relatively quickly, and then your body is just highly alert, highly sensitive to sounds, to smells, to everything around you. And the feeling of hunger does pass. So what I learned by doing OMAD and intermittent fasting is I no longer fear the feeling of being hungry. Most of us tend to think that, oh, you can't go without eating, you know, it's so bad for you. But the reality is that it's really not the truth. So for me, I found out that feeling hunger is just like any other thing that I could feel physically, and it passes relatively quickly within 10 to 15 minutes.